Hello everyone, thanks for taking the time to check out my video. Welcome to Belmont's Word, a video segment where I take a look at a game. For this segment, I'm looking at a demo to a game that really caught my eye recently, Kill Knight. The game is set to launch this year, and the developers have recently released a demo for their game on Steam. I first saw trailers for the game and the design and style caught my eye. After putting some time into the demo, I'm absolutely looking forward to this release as it's doing something really different. Let's take a look. First, let me start off by saying what Kill Knight is not. It is not a Vampire Survivors clone, nor is it an ARPG. The game itself appears to be, at its core, a twin-stick arcade shooter. However, where it sets itself apart from other arcade twin-stick shooters and really pushes its own unique identity lies in the combat itself. More so, this is a twin-stick arcade shooter with a resource management loop. To put things simply, this game's combat appears to be designed around similar philosophies to Doom Eternal's combat. That is, you have a multitude of weapons and tools, and all of them are used during combat to refill and boost your resources in specific ways. How you engage with this system can create your own unique playstyle, and using every tool at your disposal is necessary for mastery. Everything does something, and combined with the fast-paced nature of the twin-stick shooter, this translates into the player having to constantly make a decision that will determine their outcome in combat. These micro decisions set the pace for the entire combat, and you end up with something incredibly fun. Let's look at these systems directly. Defensively, you have a quick dodge that gives you invulnerability frames. You can press the right bumper to pull in blood gems, which grant you charge, and you can also parry, or rather counter parry, special enemy attacks by swinging your melee weapon at them while they flash. Offensively, you have 4 weapons. Your primary, this is the main weapon you'll be using to rack up kills. Your melee, stronger than your primary, but requires you to engage in close combat. Your heavy weapon, the most powerful weapon, but has limited ammo. And your heavy weapon's alternate fire. This requires a charge, but is extremely powerful. So let's add another layer onto this. Kills with your melee weapon drop heavy weapon ammo. They also grant you a charge for your melee weapon, which will eventually give you access to a super. Kills with heavy weapon, alternate fire, drop health, along with breaking any armor on enemy units. All kills drop blood gems, and it increase your kill stream, which is your combo score multiplier. And now let's add the most important layer onto all of that. Reloading. When your primary weapon runs out of ammo, you'll have to reload. You'll get an active reload prompt similar to Gears of War. Press reload correctly during the prompt, and you reload. Simple, not quite, as this is where the decision making comes into play. There are 3 buttons you can push during the active reload that changes the properties of what happens. Pressing primary fire will grant a buff or do a special attack with your primary weapon. Pressing melee will do a special attack with your melee weapon, and pressing right bumper will perform a powerful pull in to grant you all nearby blood gems. So, as you're fighting, you're going to make a choice every reload. Do I need pure damage now? You can reload your primary. Do I need heavy weapon ammo? I should use the melee special reload. Do I need health? Or do I need to break an enemy's armor? I can hit the pull in special button. You expend your resources, then use your tools to get all of them back. As I stated before, this is very similar to Doom Eternal's approach to combat, and it works fantastically well here, combined with the frantic nature of the twin-stick shooters. The developers have done an excellent job in making combat feel tight and rewarding and making these decisions matter. Furthermore, you have an actual loadout. Based on the demo, it looks like you'll have 5 different armors, 5 different primaries, 5 different melee weapons, and 5 different heavy weapons. The ones unlocked in the demo are wildly different from their starting counterpart. The default primaries are twin pistols that buff their fire rate on reload, while the alternate are twin shotguns that perform a spin attack on reload. The default melee weapon is a greatsword that performs a small whirlwind on active reload, the alternate being a katana, which is a little bit weaker, but it has a 3-hit combo, it breaks projectiles, and has multiple whirlwinds on active reload. The starter heavy weapon is a spread shotgun that has a huge line electric ball burst for its alternate fire, while the unlocked heavy weapon is an assault rifle with micro missiles for its alternate fire. These weapons already show extreme variation in playstyle, and I'm very curious as to what else the developers will include. On that note, I'm curious if there's an infinite mode. As of now, there appears to be 5 different levels. I had completed the first level and also unlocked all the alternate gear that was available in the demo. I think my only points of feedback would be 2 things. The layout of enemies is always the same. While this is actually very good for a skill-based score game, I would like to see a more random mode. Also, as of now, if you press the heavy weapon button during a reload, it counts as a reload fail. I think perhaps adding a unique attack or buff for the heavy weapons to add another decision on the reload system would be pretty neat. Overall, I'm quite excited for the full release of this game. It oozes style and the combat is just tight and mechanically a blast to engage with. I can't wait to see more, and I'm very interested in these combat systems that essentially allow you to create a resource feedback loop. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and leave a like. Have you tried the demo for Kill Knight? Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on the demo. Thanks!